Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ila Paramida and my friend's name is
Juni Martuah Saragih.
And now we want to talk about an issue. Let's start. The COVID-19 vaccine is the best hope for suppressing exposure to the coronavirus. Still, there may be many who still question the benefits of COVID-19 vaccine. How it works, or first, the side effect that can take place. The COVID-19 vaccine is the best hope for suppressing exposure to the coronavirus. Still, there may be many societies who still question the benefit of the COVID-19 vaccine, how it works, or first, the side effect that can take place. The COVID-19 vaccine that was developed currently contains no living virus that causes the COVID-19. That is, the COVID-19 vaccine cannot make you sick in fact with COVID-19. They contain substances that can boost the immune system that makes the body recognize and contract the virus that causes the coronavirus. Sometimes this process gives rise to symptoms like a mild fever. These symptoms are normal and as a sign that the body is built protection against the COVID-19 virus. COVID vaccination schedule take place on 2 times. The first, January 2021 vaccination for healthcare workers. Vaccinations are performed for 1.3 million health workers in 34 provinces. Shots were made for public officers at 17.4 million people. Elderly vaccinations are performed for 21.5 million people. However, for the elderly over 60 years of age, it will be vaccinated after obtaining vaccine safety information for the age group. Second, April 2021 vaccination rate until March 2022. The variable thus in area with a high risk of content number 63.9 million people. Other community with cultural props to where vaccine come from 67.4 million people.
And I'm from team opposition. I want to tell about my opinion. Hundreds of millions of people worldwide expect an immediate vaccination against the coronavirus, but at the same time, many people were doubtful and afraid. The reason is on the one hand they want to protect from COVID-19 infection, but on the other hand they are afraid of the side effect of the new vaccine. Many doubt the safety of such and rapidly developing vaccine and whether the side effects have been properly researched. The question is quite long. Which vaccination reactions are normal? What are the possible side effects? So I be vaccinated. Side effect will seriously symptom are rare. Besides the typical reaction to normal vaccination, there are of course case of side effect with very severe symptom in a very small proportion of individuals. From example, allergy shock, which has been heavily reported, but keep in mind this is an individual case, and there is still a lingering risk, said Christian Botken, director of the Institute of Clinical Microbiology, Immunology and Hygiene at Erlangen University Hospital. As high as the risk, it must be tested in the coming months, he explained. Botgan, who is also a member of the Permanent Vaccination Commission at the Robert Koch Institute, RKI, said the consideration between use and risk remain the basis of vaccination. He explained to DPA an example of his mathematical calculation. An elderly woman, if infected with the coronavirus, faces an 20% risk of death, while if vaccinated, the rise of serious side effect is only 1 in 50,000. So logically, they are exposed to immunized. And on the other hand, children are not exposed to get vaccinated because their risk of dying from COVID-19 is almost zero, and they still have a long future. Also, women who are pregnant or breastfeeding, citing the latest data, Botgen suggests that they should be very careful and do not vaccinate it. Even so, the disease control service at the use said pregnant or breastfeeding women may repeat the vaccine after re, revise and examination and consultation with the doctor. So that's all from me. It's a very mistake. I'm sorry, it's a very mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.